let's begin. Hi there, my name is Sarah, and if you've been following along, we are in our second week of Yoga University. So this week we are focusing on full-heartedly, full-bodily encompassing that intention, and that sometimes requires first going more internally into the body. So today we have a nice meditation that really revolves around going inside and sorting through, encompassing this internal space before we can really fully encompass our external world to the best of our ability. So grab something to sit up on. You can come to an easy cross-legged seat like I am, or you can even sit in a chair. If you have the space of a nice quiet room, take that option. But if you live in a city like I do, maybe that's just not possible, which is fine, right? It just adds to the challenge. And when you land here, we'll come to rest the hands on the thighs. Come to close the eyes. Lengthen through the back of the neck and the crown of the head. Lean your body back in space a little bit. Feel the navel kick in and hug towards the low back just to protect the spine. But then let the belly go. Start to feel your breath moving in through the nose all the way down into the belly and the low back. Let it pass through the ribs, the chest, and the heart center. And start to come into observing your own breath. And take about 5 rounds of breath here just to notice the exhale. And then take your next 5 breaths and begin to just solely focus on your inhale. And then begin to notice if there's any external distractions, like loud overflying planes, or any internal distractions like a tension in the body, or maybe a consistent, repetitive thought that just keeps coming back in the mind. And for a moment, give your attention to whatever that distraction is. Really narrow in on it. You might find as you give your attention to that thing, it might start to slowly dissipate, the desire for it to be seen. And when you start to feel it dissipate, whatever that might be, allow yourself to return your focus back to your breath. Now watching both the inhales and the exhales. And maybe even beginning to notice the little micro mini pauses in between the inhale and in between the exhale, where the body is still for a microsecond. Again, if there is another distraction externally or internally, like a physical pain or tension, or again, maybe a nagging thought in an overactive mind, give your attention to that thing. And then once it begins to dissipate a little bit, return your attention back to your breath. And so spending a few more moments here, observing those interferences or distractions and allowing yourself to give them attention, and then gently bringing yourself back to your breath. And then maybe check in, allowing yourself to soften here. Letting go of the hinge of the jaw, and the belly, and the elbow points. Letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Feel free to check back in with that alignment, maybe leaning back in space. Finding more lift, or inviting more lift into the back of the neck. Choosing to remain here for as much time longer that you would like, or as much time longer that you're able to. Or you can start to come out of this and begin to close out your meditation practice by simply starting to bring palms towards one another at the heart center. If you are coming to a close here, give yourself one final moment of appreciation for this time to check in, noticing what those distractions really are for you, and then giving yourself the space and time to return back to your breath. Thank you so much for joining me this week for our intention embodying practice on Yoga University. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.